Oh, well, hello there.
Hi.
Non, mais moi, j'ai investi, j'ai pas, j'ai mis 1000 dollars, donc tu achètes une fraction de Bitcoin. Donc, peut-être moi, c'est 0,005 que j'ai.
Today we want to do a video about water fasting, and
Non, moi, ce que j'ai fait,
this
c'est
is
comme
day
à chaque fois, je
two
prenais
of
10%,
the
j'ai
three-day
100 dollars, je
water
mets
fast
10%
that
dans
we
la
decided to do.
1000 dollars, je mets 100. Donc là, ça fait que j'ai pris la
And
21%. Oui!
Yeah, we kind of just we're like, let's do a video about water fasting. We didn't really have anything
Mais
we
oui,
planned
je
on
me dis,
talking about.
oui,
Is there
oui,
anything that you want to share?
well,
je te montrerai, on fera une
my
vidéo
experience in
ensemble.
the past of water fasting, even after one day, is feeling so lethargic that I kind of hate myself, and I had a lot of trouble letting go of not being productive or not being like creative or just even not moving so much. And this time it feels really good. Like yesterday, we even danced and did movement in the grass. And today I felt more low. But then we went in the cold water in the pool, and it was like I felt like way younger in a way. I felt like a kid again in the water and gave me a lot of energy.
Hmm.
I think it rose my blood pressure too. So that's something helpful to do. I think cold exposure during water fast.
Yeah, I think so too. Like you said, I think it probably raised my blood pressure and it got me breathing more. And just gave me a lot more energy. I think I've experienced that with pretty much any water, or especially being in the ocean while fasting, gives me a lot of energy in cold exposure.
Yeah, and also we intend to do breath work more as well. Wim Hof. Um, we did one round in the morning, and that felt really good. Um, because we're fasting, I think it's like easier to get a lot of oxygen or like feeling kind of the buzz of the breath work
Hmm.
and like almost forgetting that I'm holding my breath, and that feels good.
Yeah, breath work gets really intense for me with fasting. The sensation just gets so strong, especially when holding my breath. I notice after a couple of days of fasting, like my breathing gets so shallow. Sometimes it almost feels like I'm not breathing at all. And yeah, so breath work I think is really helpful, especially for like speeding up the detox, getting more oxygen and clean blood, and kind of like getting everything pumping like the lymph.
Yeah, deep breathing, right? I think we could also do more just deep breaths without having to be Wim Hof
Mhm.
if it feels like too intense, unless you like it.
I think I like like having the intention and the practice, because on a water fast, usually it's like exhausting just to breathe for me after a
Mm.
while. It's just like taking a deep breath just feels really tiring.
Yeah, yeah, that's I feel that, and like it just helps to do it with someone at the same time, or like having even if the person is not doing it, but having kind of like a witness is really helpful, like a coach or uh,
Someone to help keep you like accountable.
yeah, accountability,
Yep.
yeah. And when we have each other, it feels really good because even when I'm alone and I do um, the breath work, I get like the first round is like the hardest. I just like don't want to do it after 10 breaths. It seems like it's gonna be forever and I just don't want to do it, but then I feel like the other person is doing it, so I'm like, well, like I'm not gonna just stop right now because like I committed to that person to do it with them. So that helps a lot. And doing it in bed, like lying down, I that's like a new way to do it for me. For the last month, I was only doing it sitting, and um, at first it was harder lying down, but then it felt like I could get even more oxygen in and stay even longer in the breath holds. Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe I could talk about like what the first few days of a water fast are like for me. Because like the first day I feel pretty good. Like don't really need to eat. I have a lot of energy, and like you said, we were dancing last night. Felt really good. And then the second day is usually when I have like a lot of craving for food, and my body is feeling desperate to eat something. And then on the third day is usually, I think, when I start going more into ketosis and feeling really tired. And yeah, I think that's when the detox really starts speeding up, is after about like 3 days or so. Like the hunger pangs kind of go away, and I feel okay with just like not eating. Like I don't need to eat, but also feeling really tired and lethargic.
But like today, you were saying you feel more food cravings on the second day.
Yeah, like I was craving some pineapple earlier today, and usually the second day is the hardest. But like you said, I think it's a lot easier when I'm doing it with somebody. Because if I was alone, then it's possible I may have already eaten something already. But if I'm doing it with someone, then I'm pretty committed.
Yeah, it really helps to be committed with someone else. That's true. I don't know. For me, like, I was reluctant to do it because I thought it was going to be maybe like as lethargic and like hopeless as in the past when I've done 1 or 2 days. But I'm surprised of how good I feel. And how like I have no desire for food. Even like we were talking about what to break our fast with, and it was like hard to even want any, like, imagine anything I would want to eat. So that was kind of reassuring in a way. So yeah, that's our plan. We started at what, 7? 2 days ago, 7
something
p.m.
like that. So like around 7 p.m. tonight will be like technically 2 days completed.
Yeah. So we are probably gonna break it tomorrow night.
Either tomorrow night or the morning after. Well, we're definitely breaking it because we're planning on eating some cactus tomorrow night.
Yeah.
And going on a little trip, so that's definitely breaking the fast. But but having like fruit probably like later that night or the next morning.
Yeah. Is there anything else?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, keeping it short feels pretty nice. Just kind of like updating what we're up to, and kind of giving you a little bit of our lifestyle right now.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, and
we'll be making more.
Yeah, we'll keep you updated. Bye.